Why should you consider this resale if you have a budget for a CCR 3-bedroom at under $2.6 million? Hello everyone, this is Pocket View again with our segment called Choosing the Right Resale. Disclaimer as usual, what I'm about to share does not constitute financial advice. They are solely based on my opinions on the market, so please do your own due diligence. And as always, given that we are in today's market, we should be finding that one property that has the least risk, not the one that can make you a lot of money. Because let's be honest, the downside risk currently is much higher than the upside. But if we can find something that is safe, if the market continues to pick up, your potential is much greater. So, today we'll be bringing you to the area that I'm currently living close by, District 10 CCR property along Bukit Timah. Where exactly is it? Leedon, a leasehold property located off Leedon Heights, known formerly as Farrer Court. There's a total of 7 blocks, 1,752 units sitting on an approximately 830,000 square feet of land space. One of the largest plot of land in District 10, TOP around 2014, and the lease starts from 2010. So it's about 13 years on paper. Looking at this site plan, you can see clearly the development is literally like an entire estate on its own. Plenty of pools scattered everywhere, 2 tennis courts, jogging tracks, shops, restaurants, hair salon, massage parlor, manicure and pedicure. There's even a sheltered walkway all the way to the market and MRT. Yeah, I know some of you all might be thinking, Leedon, so many units and so crowded. Just buy Leedon Residence or something, because it is clearly a different product. Remember, there's always a fair share of haters and people who love a condo. It is down to perspectives. So what we are looking at here today, let's quickly dive into the QPE method. First circle, quality. Number 1, land size, facilities and facade. Okay, 830,000 square feet land is literally one of the largest land size in the whole of Singapore, let alone the Bukit Timah area. As mentioned just now, you literally have everything here. Swimming pools, not swimming pool. 7 at the very least. Gym pool also. Tennis courts, shops, fitness corners, 1,000 different types of gardens. It is like living in your own estate. Look at the site plan. I don't think I need to explain much. Legit one of the selling points of the condo. Point number 2, layouts. Okay, this is about the worst part of Leedon, because this is designed by a world-renowned architect. Most of the layout really, it's last warning. I mean, come on, owners, don't be angry. You all got to admit it. You see this layout, fierce no? Fierce, right? I show you a slightly better one. Looks literally like a flower. The plans here can do way better. And the only thing that I really love about layout is the amazing balcony. The space is big enough for you to enjoy the outdoor lifestyle at its fullest. So the layout for me here at Leedon is a big deterrence. Point number 3, location, MRT and amenities. Location, as mentioned, amazing, located at Farrer Road, short drive to Orchard, Holland Village and down south towards CBD. 5 to 7 minutes walk to Botanic Gardens, sheltered walkway to Empress Market and Farrer MRT. Not to forget that the condo itself already has so many amenities. The location and convenience is one of the key selling points here. Point number 4, views. Because we are one of the tallest buildings in that area, almost every single unit has a pretty good view of either the pool or the surrounding landed enclave. Imagine we get a unit here with this balcony and with an unblocked view overlooking the Bukit Timah Hill. Pardon my slang, shock man. So from a quality point of view, only the layout is a bit of an issue for me. And on to the second circle, exit strategy. Point number 1, supply demand. Most who are familiar with the area knows that the demand for this neighborhood is always high and nothing quite compared to this in terms of the sheer size. There's also probably only under 8 developments in and around Farrer Road. So supply is pretty low, not much for you to compare with, and this is a good thing as always. Point number 2, transformation. No notable transformation nearby. It's District 10. Upmarket private residential enclave. What kind of transformation you want? People who buy here don't really care about transformation. They're looking for a home. In fact, most of them buy for the next reason. Schools. Leedon is 1 km within Nanyang Primary School, which is one of the most sought after schools in and around the Bukit Timah area. And looking at the radius of Nanyang Primary School, there's only less than 6 to 7 comparison. So the condo will definitely appeal to family-oriented people. I cannot re-emphasize how important it is to have a school like Nanyang to be within distance, because every year you always get a large group of people potentially renting or buying for that very reason. Point number 4, target audience. HDB upgraders, kids whose parents reside in the neighbourhood, tiger mums and dads wanting to live near schools, and because of what the Leedon brings to them versus everything else. To summarize, you are never short of suitors. And as for any other resale, the final circle is very, very important. Pricing. Before we talk about pricing, I have to tell you that Leedon is about one of only few leasehold properties in that area. So when we compare prices accordingly, it's not exactly apple-to-apple comparison, but the freehold prices still gives us a sense of what people are paying for the area. So let's look at recent prices for the Leedon. You can see that the average per square foot is around 1,008 to 1,009. Their 3 bedrooms are in the range of between the $2.3 to $2.7 million quantum. And then let's look at the new launches. Right opposite the Leedon is the soon-to-be completed Leedon Green. Their last few transactions were averaging between 3,000 to 3,200 per square foot. Of course, it's a freeholder, but the gap is around 70%. And look at the quantum difference. It's almost $2 million leh. Also, if you were to pit yourself against here at Holland, which is not as premium of a location as Leedon, then per square foot it's approximately 56% difference. Quantum difference is still quite acceptable at around 600-700k. Hence, the new launch prices here are definitely supporting the Leedon quite well, even at around 1,009 per square foot, $2.5 million. Now let's compare with the older developments. You will realize that the differences are more drastic. Leedon residences are very, very upmarket condo. 3 bedroom is huge, but easily hitting $5.5 million. On the other side of the road, we have got the much newer Waterfall Gardens transacting close to $4 million. A 38-year-old property at Somerville also hitting averagely $4 million. And I think the closest gap we probably have is the 31-year-old Spanish Village at around $3.2 million. So what's the gist of it? Your entry level into this neighbourhood for the much larger and older developments are easily hitting $3.5 to $4 million. So my question to you is, what's the downside risk if you were to buy something at the Leedon at around $2.5 million? So what if it's the leasehold? The give and take is already so obvious. You're located in a school zone, full condo facilities like a self-serving estate, so near to amenities, markets and MRT, one of the largest land size around this area. All this, and yet you have one of the lowest entry level in the neighbourhood? How is that not safe? From a rental perspective, even if you hate the layout and don't want to live in it, you can easily fetch about $8,000 for a 3 bedroom. That's about 3.9% if you can get something around $2.5 million. Not bad, right? And the turnover for the rental units here is extremely high for the 3 and 4 bedrooms. I can personally vouch for that, as I tried to rent Leedon a few times and I always tend to get outbidded. Damn sad. So conclusion time, if you're looking for a nice neighbourhood in District 10 with amenities, convenience and botanic gardens, you might want to consider the Leedon and hit any 3 bedroom under $2.6 million. It is a very, very low risk move. Just live with the funny layout, you will eventually get used to it. Remember, in a market like what we are in right now, we got to be looking for the safest bet. One with lesser downside risk, because the market is not going to be as hot as it's been for the past few years. Your chances of falling harder is higher now. As always, if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button as I bring you more interesting picks using the QPE method, a framework that allows you to have an independent mindset of your own. The simple gesture of smashing the like button helps a lot with the algorithm. I thank you guys in advance for it. Lastly, if you have any questions or queries that you might have, you can also reach me privately at my number here. So until our next video, please buy safe.